Well, hello, my beloved friends. My name is Dwain Esmond, and I welcome you once again to another week of study, week 10, in our look at the great themes about Jesus in the book of John that we've been studying this quarter. And this week, we're looking at Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. Jesus said many things about himself. He said, I am the door. He says, I am the good shepherd. He says, I am the bread of life. He says, I am the I am. He said, before Abraham was, I am. Jesus made many different I am statements proving his deity. And one of those is, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. All right, way, truth, and life. Those things are a person. They're not just something ethereal that we go after, something esoteric. They are a person to be known and to be loved and to be in relationship with. All right. But this week, we're looking at this thing of Jesus, way, truth, and life. This book of John has different smaller books, it seems, within it, different themes within it as we've been studying. We've been looking at the prologue, for instance, who Jesus was, where he came from, his pre-existence, the overview, the earth, he came unto his own rejected him not, the prologue that John gives. But then there is the book of signs and wonders of Jesus, the things he did. We've learned about that. All his miracles that show in part the fact that he who he claimed to be, he really is. His teachings are a part of that book of signs and wonders. But then there's a transition to the book of glory, the glorification of Jesus, his exalted status because of the purpose for which he came. Yes, he came to teach. Yes, he came to heal. Yes, he came to do those things. But the thing he came to do more than any other is die for the sins of our world and be of humanity and be resurrected and ascend to glory to minister on our behalf. To complete the plan of salvation is why he really came. And so our study this week will encompass this third aspect of the book of Jesus' glory. Here in Sunday's lesson, we're looking at John chapter 13, verses 1 to 20. I have given you an example. Jesus knows, John begins to tell us, he knows that his hour now has come. Before we saw scriptures where his hour had not come. Well, now it's come. He's getting ready to go into his Passion Week, and he is going to be killed. Jesus also knows who's going to betray him. Jesus knows what's happening around him. He's aware. Beloved, we got to be aware of what's happening around us. Jesus is aware. And so he assembles the disciples at the Last Supper. There's no one there to traditionally a slave or a servant would wash everyone's feet. No one's there to do it. Jesus condescends. Jesus grabs a towel. Jesus pours water, and Jesus begins to wash everyone's feet. Peter says, Lord, that's too low for you. That's too low for you. You can't go that low. Don't wash my feet. Jesus says, if I don't wash your feet, Peter, you have no part with me. Peter said, Lord, then wash everything about me. Wash my head, wash my hands, wash everything. Jesus said, no, you are already clean. You only need your feet washed. Most of you are clean, but not all of you. There's one of you who is going to betray me. Jesus, in that moment, institutes the beautiful service of humility. He teaches us an example that those who would be greatest are those who are willing to serve the least. Before we partake of the supper, the ordinance of humility reminds us that to enter into the life of Jesus is to enter into a life of humility. That's our study for today, and I hope that you're blessed by it.